Okay, so tonight we're going to be looking at making fractions into their simplest form. Simple means easy, so we're going to break them down to the lowest form that we can. Our objective stays the same. We're going to explain why fractions are equivalent to other fractions by using fraction models with attention to how the number and size of the parts differ, even though the two fractions themselves are the same size. Use this principle to recognize and generate equivalent fractions. Here's our problem. Jessica made a fruit pie and cut it into 6 equal pieces. Jessica, Hayes, and Yadi each took 2 pieces of pie. Jessica says that she and each of her friends took a third of the pie home. Is she correct? First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this pie, I'm going to try to, into 6 equal pieces. So let's try to give that a shot. Oh, that's not equal. Alright, that's close. 6 equal pieces there. And we have Jessica, Hayes, and Yadi. Alright, so I'm going to color the pieces of the pie. Let's see, Jessica, she ate a piece, and Hayes ate a piece, and Yadi ate a piece, and Jessica ate another piece, and Hayes ate another piece, and Yadi ate another piece. Okay, so Yadi had 2 pieces, Hayes had 2 pieces, and Jenna had 2 pieces. Okay, so what we're trying to find out if a third of the pie is equal to what Jenna or Hayes or Yadi ate. So Jessica. So Jessica ate how many? 1, 2. So she ate 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to see if these are equivalent fractions. All right, so how do I get from 3 to 6? I multiply by 2. Okay, what I do to the bottom, I got to do to the top. And 3 times 2 is, 3 times 2 is 6, and 1 times 2 is 2. So 2, 6. Did they eat a third of the pie? Yes. Yes, she did. That is correct because they each ate 2/6 of a pie, and 2/6 is an equivalent fraction to 1/3. Alright, one way to find simplest form is to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Alright, so if I have 2/8, I can divide the denominator and the numerator by the same number. So if I wanted to divide 8, what could I divide it by that I could also divide 2 by? Alright, I can divide it by 2, and I can also divide 2 by 2. Okay, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the smallest fraction that we can make out of 2/8 would be 1/4. Let's practice another one. How about 6/10? Okay, you can always start with 2's and work your way up. So I know I can divide this by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And I can't divide anything into 3 and 5. That would be the same, right? I can't divide 2 into 3 or 5. And 3 does not go into 5. So 3/5 is our smallest. What about 6/12? What if I divide that by 2? 6 divided by 2 is 3. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Am I at my smallest form? If I leave it like that, 3/6, is it the smallest? I can't divide any more than that. That's not true, because I can divide 6 by 3. So I can divide them both by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now I have my smallest fraction, which is 1/2. You'll get used to it once you play around with it a little bit more. Another way that you can is to list the common factors of the numerator and the denominator. Okay, so let's say I have 6/10. Let's use 6/10 as an example again. I'm going to list the factors of 6 and 10. All right, so 6 is 1 and 6, right? Let's see, 1 and 6, and 2 and 3. Okay, those are my factors for 6. How about 10? I got 1 and 10, 2 and 5. All right, so my common factors, the only common factors I have is 1 and 2. All right, since I have the common factors, I always need to go with greater than 1, because 1 is always going to be a common factor, and that's not going to change my fraction at all. So I'm going to go with 2, because I can divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And I can't go any further than 3 and 5, because they're both prime numbers that can't be divided by anything but 1 in themselves. All right, let's try another one using this method. Let's try 8 and 12. Okay, let's list the factors of 8. So we have 1 and 8, 2 and 4. How about 12? We got 1 and 12. Oh, we're going to have more than that. Let's scoot this over some. 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. All right, so let's circle our common factors. I have 1 is a common factor, obviously. 2 is a common factor, and 4 is a common factor. Now, I'm always going to want to go with the greatest common factor so I can get the smallest fraction. So if I divide 8 and 12 by my greatest common factor, which is 4, I'm going to get my smallest fraction. 8 divided by 4, I just made myself a liar. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 6. Okay, so I lied. I'm not going to go with just the greatest common factor, but I might have to do it more than one time. Or I can, yeah, that's the only way. So then I'm going to have to divide by 2 here as well, right? Because 2 and 6 are common. And that would be 4 thirds, which is not right. 1/3. All right, let's look at that for a second. 8 12ths divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Oh, 12 divided by 4 is 3. Duh. I wonder how many of you I owe $5 to right now. Okay, so 12 divided by 4 is, I was right. Go with the greatest common factor. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And I probably confused you, so we're going to go with one more example. Because it's late and Miss Burnley is hungry and I'm not thinking correctly. All right, so let's try a different one. Let's go with 9. Let's go with 9/18. Okay, that one's too easy. That's 1/2. Okay, we're not going to go with that one. Let's go with 6/8. Okay, 1 and 6. Well, I don't like that one either. Sorry, hold on. Okay, I thought of a good one. Let's go with 14/28. See how that one works. All right, so we have 1 and 14, 2 and 7, and that is it. 28, we have 1 and 28, 2 and 14, and there's one I'm missing. 7 and 4, right? 7 and 4. Yes, 7 and 4. All right, so now I have 1s, 2s, 7s, and 14s, right? Okay, and we are going to go with our greatest common factor, which is 14. And I'm going to divide 14, and that's going to give me 1/2, which is 1/2. good. Yay. Everybody got that? All right. Let's do a few more. Writing fractions in simplest form. Let's go with 4/12. Okay. I really personally like the common factors way because it's easier, but let's, for the sake of division, let's practice some division. What can I divide 4 and 12 by that is the same? I can always go 2. We always can do 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, can I divide any further? I can still divide by 2 again. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 1/3 is my smallest fraction. And let's do one more using greatest common factor. Let's go with 9/12. It's 1 and 9 and 3. 1 and 12. 2 and 6. 3 and 4. Okay, common factors are 1 and 3. Okay, so I'm going to go 9/12 divided by 3 gives me 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 3/4 is my simplest form. All right, how about these fractions? Are these in simplest form? 2/8. Okay, no, they are not in the simplest form because I can divide by 2, which gives me 1/4. How about this one? Yes, it's in simplest form because this is a prime number. All right, let's take a look at our homework. Let's see, write the fraction in simplest form. So let's go with number 6, 2/6. Well, I don't even need to do common factors. All right, so this can be divided by 2. This will give us 1/3. How about this one? 4/10. 1 and 4, 2, 1 and 10, 2 and 5. Okay, so 4/10 divided, oops, that's on the space. 4/10 divided by 2 equals 2/5, which is now a simplest form. Scroll down a little bit. All right. We're going to tell whether these ones are equivalent or not. Let's start with this one, 6/10s and 100s. Okay, how do I get from 10 to 100? I multiply by 10. Okay, 6 times 10 is 60. 10 times 10 is 100. And so these are equivalent fractions. All right, and let's do this one. 2/5 and 8/20. Okay, I multiply times 4. Oops. Times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 5 times 4 is 20. So these are the same, so they are equivalent fractions. All right, finish this up and do your WSQ, which states the school chorus. In the school chorus, 4/24 of the students are 4th graders. In simplest form, what fraction of the students in the chorus are 4th graders? Oops. So all you gotta do is take this fraction right here and simplify it. Make it smaller. All right, we'll see you in the morning.